congratulations on a good season. Congratulations on getting to the dome. Media, when you have questions, if you'll raise your hand, I'll bring you the microphone because this is being recorded. So raise your hand, I'll bring you the mic. Coach, we'll start off with some opening comments from you.
Yeah, I mean, I don't have much. Obviously, I'm incredibly proud of my guys. We lost to a good football team. They did a good job today. We had our chances. We didn't capitalize on them, but that's hats off to Opelousas, their coaching staff. They won this one, and I look forward to playing them again one day.
Hey Coach, over here. So I know it's obviously tough to lose, and it's tough to be a good team twice this season, but just what to say about just getting to this point, first time since 1995. Obviously, I wanted to win the state championship, but just overcoming the hump and getting to this position. What to say about the guys who are being here at this point?
Yeah, you know, it's been we've been building this for a while now, and it's incredibly difficult to do. I'm sure anybody who's been here will tell you. Like I said, I'm proud of the way the guys have continued to build, and they've taken what the guys that have come before them have kind of laid a foundation. These guys have helped build and raise the standard. We're truly proud of that, but obviously we want to win the last game. I think that's everyone's goal, and fell short today, but it just doesn't diminish how I feel about my guys, obviously, but there is some work that's left to do.
Question.
Brent, talk about the play where they went down. It was third and, I don't know, 3 or 4. You got an elbow down on third down and stopped them on the fourth down and kind of kept y'all in the game inside y'all 20. Talk about those 2 plays.
I was just trying to get them off the field. Just trying to get them off the field.
Diesel, what was the difference in the first game and the second game in terms of what their defense did against y'all that made it so tough to move the ball consistently?
The energy. It was just the energy. That's it. The energy was higher than our first half and second half.
We have a question coming in the back.
Diesel, I know you told your mom you wanted to win a state championship for the junior and senior season, but I mean, talk about this effort of this team this year to get you guys back to the state championship. I know it's not the result y'all want, but just talk about this team and how special they are.
The team is very special. I love all of us. It ain't not one person. I don't love different. I love all the same. We went through the worst time, the best time. When some condition, nobody else was there but us, the Cecilia High School football team. So I want to appreciate them. We had a great season. I love them all.
Coach, just kind of talk about what made things difficult going early on. I know it was a struggle to establish a run at some points, but just what made things so difficult today?
Well, I mean, they're a very talented team. We knew that coming in. It was difficult the first time. They're incredibly, talented. Both sides of the football. They have great size, obviously, speed. It just makes it hard on anybody. Look, they beat a lot of good football teams this year. We were able to move the ball a little bit better the last time we played them, but they're a good football team and they're well coached. They're not gonna come in and lay down. We knew that, but I think just to answer your question without getting into too technical X's or O's or anything like that, but they just had a good game plan when they came in, and at first we didn't adjust as well as we probably should have, but I think we started to get things going, but we just couldn't capitalize. I think we had chances. I think we'll look back on film and know that we had chances. But again, we didn't make the most of it today, and they did, and that's how it goes.
Although not the best result you want, Coach, what can you say about your optimism towards the future, especially with how the team has successful and kind of how they've done going forward? What are your thoughts on that?
It's hard to think about moving forward right now. I'm concerned about the 17 seniors I want to get back and speak to, but look, the plan was in 2016 was to build this thing into a state championship level program. Where We fell short of that today, but we're going to continue to build on it. That's been our goal. It's always our goal. That will never not be our goal. I'm incredibly proud proud of every class that's graduated so far because they've all pushed towards reaching that goal. This is the closest we've gotten, obviously. So I'm proud of them, but I'm no more proud than I am of the guys in the past. What are we looking for moving forward is what we've been looking for since day one. Our goal is to win a state championship at the end of the day. We don't care about trophies, and we don't like the second place trophies. We don't like district championship trophies. We want one trophy. We didn't get it today. This one when the hurt goes away a little bit on this one, the next few hours we'll get started on next year.
Coach, apologies if this question has already been asked. Stopping a running back like Deshaun Ford, like how difficult is that to game plan for, to tell your team to tackle differently and all those things like that? How hard is it with the type of back that he is?
He's a really good high school back. So is the other back, and so is the quarterback. Played a lot of good running backs this year. Ford's one of them, and he's certainly good. I'm sure he'll play at the next level. I trust our guys. I trusted our guys to tackle him last time. I trust them to tackle him this time. I'll trust them to tackle him again next year. I like our guys. I like the matchup. We didn't take advantage of some stuff. They won today. Hats off to them. It's congratulations to them. They did a good job.
Question in the front.
For the players, this game, the first half was kind of eerily similar from the regular season. You guys were down a couple scores at halftime back in October. We were down 2 scores today. Talk about just the message between yourselves, just in the locker room at halftime, just to make sure you came out and just stayed locked in and Diesel, like you mentioned earlier, just make sure you kind of pick that energy up.
I was thinking, we did this, right? We could go through it again. That's all we said. We went through this, we had games like this, we had games worse than this, and we came back up, but we just fell short this time.
Our motto is just playing hard throughout the whole 4 quarters, even if we down, no matter what score it is. We still gonna play every drive like it's 0-0, and we just gonna come out and just play hard.
Question. Coach, how much more complicated is it in a state final like this to play a team that played already in your district, that knows you? How did that complicate preparation?
I don't know about what Jimmy would say, but it wasn't much different. We treated it like any other. Obviously, you have something to go back and look on, but I didn't find it more complicated or less complicated. It was preparing for a really good football team. I don't buy into it's hard to beat a good team twice thing. I think that's just something people say because they heard it years ago. Look, I feel like it's hard to beat us once. I felt like that all season. Look, they are what they are. They're a good football team. We're a good football team. We won the last one. They got the one that counted today. They did a good job, and I'm sure they're a good coaching staff. They're a good football team. And I'm expecting to have more battles with them in the future.
Diesel, coach mentioned the senior class, but you'll be back in the season. What do you take from this experience?
I take a lot of pain. I take a lot of, lacking at practice. Every time practicing, every time we practice bad, we play bad. And something I seen some mistakes in practice just with Coach really never seen. But I seen, it just came back and beat us up. But we will learn from our mistakes next year. We'll be back next year.
All right, Coach, we're going to go ahead and wrap it up. We're going to get some final thoughts. Players, just kind of take a breath. And I'm going to let you each make a comment about the game and about your coach. And Coach, you'll have the final word.
All I want to say was this was a real enjoyable junior season. Thank you, Coach. I really do love you. And this experience is a big part because all the memories and the journey that it just took. Speaking on the other classes that came through, they helped us build to what we are today. And this is just like the pain, like coming out second is not something that I want to experience again. And next year, I'm gonna make sure that we go for first.
See y'all next year. That's all I gotta say. Coach, I love you. Appreciate it. See you again next year. We're gonna go see all y'all again next year. That's it.
I kind of like the way Diesel put it. Let's stick with that. Y'all know I love you. If you're not, if you don't know by now, I guess you will never know. But yeah, we'll you know, we'll feel like I'm sure there's some unfinished business. But you know, congratulations, Opelousas. Did a great job. That's all I got.
Thank you, Coach.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.